Buenos dias, mi gente. Welcome to Hablemos with me, Carter Rodriguez, for Avanza Latino. Please, we are here for you. Go to avanzalatino.org and find out about the 5 pillars. The 5 pillars of our community that Avanza Latino likes to focus on and likes to focus on as a way to help you make your life better. And the 5 pillars are financial viability, health, education, cultural heritage, and civic engagement. And there's a lot to say about all those things, but today we're going to focus on education. We're going to have a lovely conversation with Jim Chavez from the LAEF. That's the Latin American Education Foundation. And then we're going to talk to a couple of students from Metropolitan State University in Denver, Colorado. What's up, D-Town? I grew up sort of near there. Got a lot of cousins there. Cool. Denver is in the state of Colorado, which is Colorado, which is a Spanish word. Our people have been in that part of the world since the 1500s. That's right. We didn't even migrate or immigrate or whatever. That's great. Before we move on to our conversations, I just want to take a moment to say Happy Indigenous Peoples Day, or maybe not so happy, who knows. But I'm coming to you from the occupied territory of the Duwamish people on the shore of the Salish Sea, here in a place also called Seattle, Washington. And Seattle is a mispronunciation of the Duwamish chief. His name is Chief Seach. Some people say, oh, it's not Seattle, it's South. It's not even South, it's Seach. It's a different way of pronouncing words that, the people who decided to take over this area were too lazy to do properly. So there you go. Maybe every day should be Indigenous Peoples Day. All right. Without further ado, let's go to Jim Chavez in Denver. And hi, Jim. Welcome. Thank you. You are the Executive Director of the Latin American Education Foundation. And first of all, thank you very much for what you do in the world. And why don't you tell us a little about the LAEF?
Thanks, Carter. Thanks for allowing me to be with you today. The Latin American Educational Foundation is Colorado's oldest Hispanic organization. We're a pre-collegiate program and a scholarship provider that's been around in Colorado since 1949. And over all those years, we've helped thousands of students, aspiring college students, head off to college with some scholarship support. But we've also helped thousands and thousands more students and their parents help them understand the college-going process to help them with college planning, advising, financial aid, scholarship support, financial aid, just understanding the college-going process.
Excelente. How many students do you help per year?
Throughout the year, we help hundreds and hundreds of students and their parents with the college-going process. On our pre-collegiate services side of the business, we daily and throughout the week, throughout the semester, go out and visit students, whether they're in junior high school or high school, and hundreds of students and their parents, helping them understand the college-going process. Each year, we also provide scholarships to over 100 students who are headed off to college or already in college at one of the many, many colleges here in the state, as well as colleges across the country.
What is the biggest success story from the program?
So we've had many, many successes, not just one that I can mention, because all of our students have been successful. We have tremendously high graduation rates for our scholarship recipients. And to be real specific about that, and our students over all the years who attended schools all across the state have graduated and earned their degree at rates significantly higher than the standard student body graduation rates at colleges across the state. So our successes are all over the place. But to be real specific, we've had a great number of our alumni go on to accomplish great things, becoming engineers, doctors, legislators, and elected officials. One of our alumni was also the first Latina Speaker of the House of Representatives here in Colorado. So the successes are many. We've seen those successes throughout our entire 70 years.
Can you tell us where you see the Latinx Hispanic community in 10 years?
As we look out over the future, for example, over the next 10 years, it really is our goal that we not only get more and more students into college, but we get many, many more students to reach the finish line and earn their degree. Very specifically, over the next 10 years, I think it's our goal at the Latin American Education Foundation to eliminate the attainment gap, the attainment of a degree. Right now, Hispanic students are only earning a degree at about 26% of their population versus the white student population. So our goal is to really bring the number of Latino students up many more earning their college degree.
Tell us about the biggest obstacle for your organization and how did you overcome it?
The Latin American Education Foundation has been around a long time, 70 years, and certainly over those years we have experienced many issues and challenges in the organization and in the environment. But I really think the challenges that we're facing today are probably the most significant. We find ourselves at a time when media in particular is telling our young students in high school that a college education really isn't that valuable or is not that necessary or not that important, and I couldn't disagree more. So I think we have to continue working not only with our organizations and our allies here in the state and organizations like Avanza Latino to change that narrative and use media to make sure that young people and their families are very determined to go to college and that they understand why a college education is critical and what it'll do for them and their families as they grow up and become contributing members of our economy and our environment.
Finally, can you give us a little word of encouragement or advice to our audience of Latin American people here in Estados Unidos?
Yeah, I think it's critically important today that our young people understand that a college education is very important, and it's also attainable. It may seem like an overwhelming challenge, but it can be done. It can be expensive, but we can help you. We can help you make it affordable, and you can earn your degree. A college education is the means to a better future for yourself and your family and our community. So, the final words I would tell young people out there today is don't let anybody or any media or any other sources tell you that a college education is not important. It absolutely is important. You can do it, you can afford it, and you will never regret that decision to go get a college degree.
Thank you so much, Jim. Next, we're going to speak with Jose Puente. He's a student at Metropolitan State University. Jose, thank you for joining us. What's your major and what do you want to do with it after you graduate?
Thanks, Carter. My name is Jose Puente, and I attend here at Metropolitan State University of Denver. My major is sociology, and I love being here at MSU Denver for my undergraduate because it's really showing me all these different things regarding my major. And I want to take my minor and my major into something else further into graduate school. My plan is to attend Columbia University in New York. There's a lot of diversity around that area, and I want to be there in order to help and support my community. And I just feel like research is a good way to do this. Whether it be quantitative or qualitative, I believe that there are some questions that people need to get answers of.
Cool. And how has the LAEF helped you reach your goals educationally speaking?
I'd like to thank the LAEF Foundation for helping me to achieve my dreams here at MSU Denver and other students in other different institutions. And what I like about LEAF is that they help their students. They're not another organization that are just trying to help students they're more upfront about it. They're there in person to help you. And the staff is just outstanding. They try to help you in hard times to get through those tough times in college. And LEAF is outstanding. So thank you very much to all the staff members at LEAF, and especially those who gave me a chance to be part of this great organization. Thank you.
Thanks, Jose. Now we'd like to have a little chat with Citlalli Loma, and she's also a student at MSU in Denver. Citlalli, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us. What's your major and what do you want to do with it?
Hey Carter, my name is Citlalli Loma. I am a junior here at Metropolitan State University of Denver. My major is criminal justice and I have a minor in social work. After receiving my bachelor's degree, I plan on attending grad school at University of Northern Colorado or University of Denver. After I get my master's degree, I plan on starting a career as a probation officer or working in the juvenile detention center.
How has the LAEF helped you reach your goals educationally speaking?
LAEF has helped me in many ways possible to further my education. First, I was partnered up with a mentor by the name of Julia. She helped me a lot with my first year. My first year was pretty difficult. It was a culture shock with the campus and just transitioning from high school to college. It was a big step for me, but thanks to LEF and their amazing staff, I was able to cope with it and continue my education. They provide a ton of academic support on either in campus or off campus. I am very grateful for what they do and very fortunate that I was able to receive this and I can continue doing this as my undergrad years. Another thing is they do really care about you besides like your education and like that. Like they are there for you, they have connections, they have resources for you, and you know, I don't know where I'd be without them today. So I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to everyone from LEF.
Thank you so much. And how about that? We have these beautiful young people that are staying positive and they're doing good things in the world, and really we can't do anything without positivity. I know we live in some troubling times and things are getting kind of crazy. We have to stay positive, people. On the positive note, I'm going to talk a little bit about one of the other pillars, which is health. So just take this with you. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much success you have, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So stay healthy, friends. Excelente. Adios. I love you.